and that is that the audio actually gets flagged. The music, that is, gets flagged if you upload a video to YouTube as a copyright infringement. So my other videos that I had just uploaded were blocked, and I couldn't figure out why, so I just figured that out. So kind of interesting. So I had started a career with Lincoln City. I kind of explained it a little bit. They made a long run in the FA Cup last year, so I was kind of intrigued by them. And my friends and I play a few different online games with Kurg, I'm Thawing Chain, and then Demon Barber and Hills Burglar. We do anything from Battlefront to Diablo to No Man's Sky, Little Big Planet, and FIFA sometimes. So um, there's a couple other games that we're thinking about moving into in the next couple weeks, and I think that there's a chance we might start streaming some of them. So I'm sort of testing out the YouTube stream quality and the audio quality and all that, just to see what equipment we might want to look into and that kind of stuff. And also how my connection is. Seems like my Wi-Fi is doing just fine right now. So I am playing a career mode with Lincoln City. I just played my first 2 games of the season. My team is pretty terrible. I've been adding a few free agents over the last few weeks of the season here just to try my best to compete. I'm going to try to add one other free agent before the next game, and that is Roman Bezjak, who is a striker. And my strikers have not been getting it done, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and try to get someone a little better. So let's see. You go through these negotiations, and he wants to be crucial. Fine, we'll give him that role. I'm going to try to get him to do a 2-year. I've been having a lot of trouble getting people to do any more than that because I am in the 4th division, and I don't think that a lot of good players want to play in the 4th division. 7,500 a week. So again, it's pretty low below the recommended wage there, which is good. My transfer budget is shrinking a little bit. I've sold a few players, so I'm going to try. I always try to lowball it a little bit. I'm going to edit the wage and signing bonus just to see if I can get him a little bit lower. If he'll go 7,045. Like, that's not a lot, but it is enough that I feel like they might take it. Oof, boy, he is playing hardball. Fine, we'll do it. Why not? So, now we've got Bezjak on the roster, so I can go over here to the squad screen and insert him into the starting lineup so that I don't have to do that every game. And unfortunately, that's probably going to move my boy Matt Reed down to the reserves, where he probably belongs to begin with. So he'll be down there if we ever need him for another game. We might actually need some backups for this game that we're about to play because it is a midweek game. It's a cup game in the Carabao Cup. So that's where we're headed. I need to do a little bit of training. I did add a few youth players. That seems like the only option for this team to really grow in the long run, so I'm going to do a fair amount of training with them and hope that they can continue to grow. So not only will their value go up, but they might actually become players who can jump into the starting lineup for rotation games or even just in general. This winger that I have, he's only 15. He actually has some pretty high potential, so I'm going to try to train him a fair amount. And I'm going to train my youth defensive mid as well. So we'll let him try to go up a little bit. There we go. Decent grades. We'll take that. And Wilson adds an overall number. That's great. So you can see the value change that you get on them when you come back here. So he's already 50% more valuable. Look at that. And 42% for Jay Gagnon. So here we go. Simulating up to the game. I keep getting offers for my goalkeeper, and I just can't do it. We just don't have enough good goalkeepers, so we need our young one to stay. So here we go. We're going to play against Port Vale, and I'm doing the whole game now without the music, and hopefully that will keep it from getting flagged, and I can upload it after the live stream and send it out to some of my gaming friends. Yeesh. So we're going to have an unconventional lineup. This is a rotation game for us because we just had a game on the weekend, and now this is a midweek game, so yikes. We might end up with some pretty dicey players starting just to avoid playing anyone with a lot of, I guess, exhaustion. Boy. Alright, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here. I need to find... That guy has a little more pace, so I'm going to put him in there. I'm going to put some fresh legs on the bench. I think my left back might just have to play. There's not really a good option elsewhere. Although, you know what, I'm going to put my left mid, who's playing left wing, back there. And that allows me to put a striker or someone with a little bit more attacking prowess up there. So Roberts has a little more pace than Akind, so he's going to get the start. And I'm going to sub out a few of the guys that are a little more exhausted on the bench here, and just hope that the reserves that I'm putting in here can carry the team. That's the goal. We will see. It is a cup game, so it would be nice to stay in the cup. But at the same time, my depth is so shallow that playing only league games for the whole season might be the best move if we're going to survive and or, you know, maybe fight for promotion. So that right there is the entire extent of my dribbling prowess as a FIFA player. I am not good at it. Alright, so on to the game.
It's cup tie time.
Here we go. So we've got the commentary. I've got them turned down a little bit so that you can hear me over it. When I did the first match on here, I actually had the commentary turned all the way up, and it was kind of like we were shouting over one another. Not ideal.
Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Again, just learning how to use this,
doesn't it? And
YouTube streaming.
It's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
So I'm playing a 4-3-3. That's sort of my personal favorite. Gets a lot of people into the attack. It certainly opens you up for a counter-attack if you have attacking fullbacks moving forward, which I tend to. Lincoln City doesn't have the perfect personnel for this system, but I think it's better than... I think they had me defaulted to like a 4-5-1 when I first started out. And that really was not going to work because we just didn't have enough good midfielders to field that kind of a lineup. So the wingers being up top has been helpful, and I grabbed a good reinforcement from the free agents in Rui Salvo. He's not playing this game, but that's the reasoning. And the idea is that as we get youth players and other free agents who can come and sign, you know, the strength of the lineup will grow overall. Hopefully we can start to target players more specifically for the lineup.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. It's a debut for the new forward today.
Yeah, and with that comes a little bit of pressure because everyone's expecting you to score the goals. The fans are, I think.
Bad ball. Got it back though.
Well, he's got support here.
There we go.
Doing everything possible to keep this game
give us
flowing.
advantage though.
It's a good cross.
Works out
well, that's good defending.
All right, we got a corner.
And it's a corner now.
There we go. Coming back to the yellow. I like it.
The offender, he let the play go, and it was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
They continue to defend.
A little too much on that one. Jeez.
Attacking outlet, so
that's what you get when you have backup defenders, backup midfielders on Lincoln City.
He was beaten recently in that second game in charge in competitive football. Now he's got to deal with game number 3, try and sort out some of those wrinkles from game 2.
Yeah, there were a few wrinkles as well.
So I won the preseason tournament that I played with this team. So the commentators are talking about how I lost my second game, which is true. I am 1 draw and 1 loss so far in the league. So since this is a cup match, that's not going to improve the league standings at all, but it would be nice. I think there will be prize money eventually in this tournament, so any dollar, or I guess I'm playing with pounds, with sterling, in this particular career, any money we can make is really going to be helpful because I have very little cash right now.
Well, here's an opportunity with
the
ball
squad
over the
and
top.
team value was abysmally low when I first took the team.
Now Clark. Trying to get behind
It's
the
at the
defenders
point
to get in
in
a good
this
cross.
4th division where one star youth player to come through the academy would potentially be worth more than the rest of the club all put together.
Well, here comes the corner. And they get it
That's
away.
why I'm pretty motivated to get a youth academy
In the
going.
news, because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's
So,
right.
so far
He
so
might be
good.
feeling his
My
body.
other 2 games,
You
the
know, you
last
need to
2
think
I
long and
gave up
hard
the goal
before
real
making
early,
such a
so
big
I'm
decision.
pretty happy that we haven't done that yet,
Away
especially
by the
considering this is
defender.
a kind of cobbled together lineup of backups and people playing a little bit out of position.
Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Roberts. Now O'Connor. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. It's a very good interception.
We had a good little
Clear it
run
here.
there, but didn't work out in the end.
Pugh. Room now out on the wing. Well read by the defender. He's overhit it, really. There was a chance to
Ooh.
get a player in then.
Did overhit it, but
The
not by
goalkeeper
much.
positively off his line, makes the ball his. Good distance to the clearance then. And it's going to be a throw here. He's got support here.
Here we go.
Could get the ball into the box now. They've soaked up a lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball.
Ooh,
Shackle.
there we go.
Now O'Connor.
Ooh, man.
Good clearance. Well, that will be a throw, although a few of the players were appealing for a corner. Now Brown. Okay. The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes.
So I think something that would be a
Joyce.
quality of our little gamer group's streams is that we're not expert gamers.
Luke
We
Joyce.
play for fun. You know, we get a little bit competitive with
Here's
things
the
like
shot.
Battlefront, but
He's had a real
honestly,
go. It's a decent
none of us
effort,
have the
that,
kind of time that it takes to get good enough to compete at a high level. So even with FIFA, you know, I'm playing on professional and not
We hope the
destroying the
second half
computer
will
because
provide a lot more
that's about as
entertainment
good
than
as
the
it
first
gets
half.
for me,
It's not got a lot to live up to,
especially
has
when
it?
I'm playing with a team that hasn't really been put together yet.
They've been
But
bereft of ideas, and both
you know,
managers will
if
be
you're
getting stuck
thinking,
into their players.
boy, he's not very good at this. You're
Okay.
right, I'm not.
Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Could really get at the opposition here. Well, he's gone into some traffic, but it could be dangerous here for the opposition. That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. It's O'Connor. Now Brown. Now O'Connor.
Yeah, so they're clogging up the middle of the field real bad. Maybe I need to draw them out a little bit.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an
So
opening.
a better opening.
Well, here comes the support. Now this is an interesting attack.
See if we can get them out here. Yep.
Going to be a
And they got the
substitution
ball.
here for the home side.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Well, we've got a substitution now. It's Roberts. Delivered into the box.
Ooh, nice looking pass there.
Defensive clearance
Nothing
there.
came of it, but
Now Wilson. Now Brown. It's O'Connor. That's gone out for a throw-in.
keeping good possession.
Well, he
here.
has got a
That's
chance
really
to
all
get
I
the
can
cross
ask
in.
for with this lineup.
I think they want to get
And
out
then
of this
some, really.
position where they're just defending their own
Ooh, a
penalty area.
chance.
Going for goal!
Oh, okay. Let's see. What can we do with our subs? Anything? So, if it could go to extra time, I think, I'm going to try to... I might hold out a little longer and just make sure my subs are the right ones.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it.
Not what I wanted
They've
to
got
do.
the ball back by that interception. In with a
Good
chance.
shot. Ooh,
Threw everything
closer than I
behind
thought
that
it would
shot.
be.
And frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
They're
if
recommending
he
that I put in a different center midfielder for Brown. I think I actually might do that because he's not a central midfielder. But I'm going to put in Manjek. He's one of my better players.
He's
I'm
getting
hoping
those
that he can
kind
come in
of
and maybe
areas.
make a
I'm
difference
sure
in a
he'll score
game
pretty
like
soon.
this. Time will tell.
So, Alan, what about the first 45 minutes he's played on his debut
the
today?
devil.
Yeah, it was hard work for him in that first half. You could see him putting in a shift, but not much went right, and he'll hope to improve in this second period.
Now Wilson. Cleared the ball. A transfer here to talk about, Alan. Karim Benzema has moved to Napoli.
Yeah, it seemed the price was going up every week, and it's reached about 55 million. So the newspapers tell us.
And now the shot!
There we go.
Nice clean save. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out.
Alright, definitely time for some subs now. I've been waiting long enough. McCartan is tired. I'll put a Kind in there. That saves one of these two guys, most likely to be my last sub if I'm really trying to go for it. Or if we get to extra time, I might throw one of them on just to try to grab a goal before the penalties.
To Davis. Well, then it
Unless
goes.
this might be a two-legged playoff. I'm not
Away
100%
by
sure
the
about
defender.
that.
In behind the defenders. Well, it's come to nothing in the end. Well, at this stage in the game, he's
Alright,
going to
here we
take
go.
the risk, the manager. He's going to
That's
bring
the
on
last
an
roll
extra
of the
attacker.
dice.
Wilson.
Oh, there's a
Oh, can you
PK.
believe it?
That
is a
could do it.
penalty.
Let's see.
Oh, it's a penalty.
It's been tight out there, not much to choose, but a bit of a gift
Alright,
there.
let's hope. Come on, Bezjak. Let's go. Ken just came on, so he's not tired. I'm gonna let him take it, actually.
That's a terrific
There it
penalty.
is. Right in the corner. And we're gonna get the ball. Why not?
That's a pretty good penalty with the pressure on.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
And
There we
that
go.
has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Now we just gotta hold on.
Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. The fans, though, racking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, just important now that they don't
And here's the shot. Well, his laces behind that one.
took his eye off the
Well,
ball.
we will give them
Not
that
bad
shot
effort.
all day. That's in the lawn. Not risking anything on these. goal
Well, the
kicks.
clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Can go in from here. This should wrap it up.
There we go.
It's in there.
Got
his
lucky on the
teammates
rebound
all
on that
over
one,
him
but I'll
because
take
to
it.
score in your debut is great news for any player.
Also don't know how to control the celebrations very well, so don't know how I did that one, but there it is.
Very much quick-fire football from
Alright,
these
so we're in
boys.
the driver's seat
They've
now.
scored
Maybe make one last sub here just to make sure we've got some fresh legs. I'm actually going to take my left back. I don't want to have a tired defense. I mean, Wilson's tired over there too, but hey, we're gonna pull through. We've got this. So big win
It's
for Lincoln
Smith.
City, considering how the last few games have gone. And
to
gotta
Davis.
think that signing a new striker has helped with
Could be
that,
dangerous.
because he's
He's
not
given it
terrible
away.
like the rest of the strikers on the roster.
Room now out of the wing. There was danger, but he's cleared it.
We're still getting forward.
Now
Love it.
Wilson. Whipped in from the wide area.
Oh, okay,
Tried
Ken.
for his second goal of the game.
Getting up for it. I like it.
Thwarted by the keeper this time.
Yeah, and that's a good stop. He stayed on his toes. Good reactions.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Couldn't it straight away? And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
2 minutes of added time. They don't have time to score. Not 2 goals anyways, so we are going to go through to the next
A low
round of
ball
the
into
Carabao
the
Cup.
box. Really
Pretty
good defending.
exciting for
If he
Lincoln
hadn't
City, I
touched
think.
it was a goal.
Now, one of the keepers thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
Cut out by the defender.
There it is.
And the referee has blown
Big
his
win.
whistle. It's 2-0 the final score.
The
Confirmation then.
away crowd are not happy. I think it's away. So, who was the man of the match? Let's see. Jordan Roberts. What was he playing? Oh, he was the right winger. Didn't have an assist. Oh, he did have an assist. So he had 1 assist. 12 of 13 passing, 12 of 15 dribbles. That's good. Yeah, good game for the winger. And we've got 2 goals from strikers for the first time. So there's some other results. Looks like I don't see any. Yeah, so I'm not sure what division this is, but the Carabao Cup. I think maybe the Premier League comes into that later. Oh boy, we've got a transfer deal for my man Matt Reed. I'm gonna have to think about that one, but that'll pretty much do it for now.